Hey Cosmonauts, I usually like to dive deep into the tech to understand the real foundations behind a promise. And one of the most beautiful promises anyone can make to you is to abstract away all the complexities of different blockchains, wallets, and DEX, ultimately giving crypto users what they really want, in a single click, privately, and without compromising decentralization. Where this promise is backed by the best fundamentals is with Polaris. But I'm not here to explain why today. No, in this video, I want to show you how you too can finally enjoy this app, which has just opened its doors to the public. I've been using my beta access for weeks now, effortlessly traveling between ecosystems like never before. We finally have an app that makes crypto usage ultra simple. Finally, an app ready for mainstream users. And that's a first in crypto. It's with Polaris that I've been able to manage my airdrops most efficiently across multiple chains, whether swapping or bridging them to put them into DeFi or staking them as fast as possible, since those first days are when the APR is at its highest. Whether it's for meme coin trading, where liquidity is often split across different DEX and sometimes even different chains, Polaris is the best solution. You just tell it what you want using whatever assets you have without ever worrying about compatibility or how it's going to work. You've got BTC on the Bitcoin network and you want XRP? Good luck doing that in a decentralized way. But that's exactly the point. Polaris is the platform that's going to completely replace everything you used to do on centralized platforms. Before Polaris, the simplest way for you was always to use Coinbase or Binance to trade new tokens without worrying about which chain they were on or which wallet was compatible. It was always the strategic place where your airdrops ended up so you could figure out what to do with them. It was always the place where you could buy any crypto without thinking about liquidity or the quality of market makers. But now you can do all of that without sharing your data with a big corporation. No KYC and no giving up control of your assets. And it's all thanks to a set of technologies, starting with Cosmos, that has been extended by multi-party computation, MPC, which is Polaris's key innovation. This allows all ecosystems to benefit from what Cosmos first set in motion, the Internet of Blockchains. And in this Internet of Blockchains, your explorer, your search engine is Polaris, the gateway to all tokens. But like I said, in this video, I'm not going to dive into the tech details. Instead, I'm going to explain how you can benefit from it. It's super simple to use. All you have to do is type the token you're interested in into the search bar. No matter what token it is or which blockchain it's on, Polaris will find the best route and the most favorable swap for you. For example, let's take Polaris's first use case, the swap aggregator, and let's compare it to its competitor, Jupiter, which specializes in trading tokens on the Solana blockchain. Polaris gives you the most efficient swaps, whether you're trading meme coins or larger tokens like USDC for Sol. Polaris actually uses Jupiter's API to find the most efficient route to liquidity on Solana. But unlike Jupiter, Polaris doesn't charge any additional fees on its front end, and that's why Polaris offers better rates. Polaris is a user-focused application. What matters is the end result and how easy it is for you to achieve that result. The user doesn't need to know which exchange or aggregator is being used to get them the best outcome. In future versions, you'll see that Polaris doesn't even want you to worry about which wallet to use. A connection through a secure account of your choice will give you access to all wallets across all blockchains, even those that are harder for the general public to adopt, like Namada and Penumbra, which currently require users who want privacy to download new, compatible wallets. Polaris will give you control over all of these wallets from your own private key, just like Sunny presented last year at Solana Breakpoint with what they call the Vault. Imagine a user being able to access the best privacy and multi-chain technologies, starting from something as simple as logging in with a Google account. Today, in its first version, a user simply needs to connect their Solana wallet. If they already have funds on Solana, it works just like Jupiter. For example, swapping USDC for SOL. But if their funds are somewhere else, let's say on Base, Polaris still needs to be able to offer the user what they want in the simplest and most efficient way possible. After the DEX aggregator and the wallet aggregator, here we are now with the bridge aggregator. The biggest part of this infrastructure was built by the Cosmos ecosystem with the IBC standard, along with more specialized bridging chains like Noble, Axela, Wormhole, and IBC Eureka, which represent the vast majority of the bridges being used today. But once again, you don't need to know each of these projects individually. No, you just have to use Polaris, which abstracts all that work and automatically picks the best route for you. If you have USDC on Base and you want it on Solana, you can use Polaris as a bridge. But you can also leverage its other features, meaning you're not forced to receive USDC on Solana. You can choose whatever token you want, and Polaris will give you not only the best swap rate, but also the best bridge path. You also won't need a Solana wallet if you only have one on Base, and you won't need Sol tokens to pay for the swap on a wallet you don't even have. Polaris takes care of everything, from a single action on your part. No matter what you're looking for, no matter what you currently hold, Polaris will deliver it to you with the best rates and the greatest simplicity. That's what Polaris is, the token portal. That's it for this presentation of Polaris. It will be a bit more personal, but still inspired by what the team has been showing me so far. I wonder, what's next after all this? What can we expect? I truly believe this is only the beginning for the Osmosis team. They've only just fulfilled the Cosmos vision they set out to build 5 years ago. Polaris could be the next step, a natural yet ambitious extension. For example, the Polaris dashboard could integrate aggregated insights powered by artificial intelligence with what they call intelligent insights. An open source version of ChatGPT or Claude, or even an aggregation of both, running within MPC, multi-party computation environments, preserving the benefits of local AI, privacy, control, and specialization. Control ensured by the Osmosis DAO and secured by Osmosis's POS system. Privacy guaranteed by the Osmosis validators. Specialization tailored for Osmosis interchain DEX application, smartly branded as Polaris, as you've probably guessed by now. Just as Cosmos enabled application-specific blockchains, Polaris could become the first application-specific AI. The use cases are endless. AI-assisted governance, real-time auditing of tokens you want to acquire, or even the DEX and bridges you're using. You could even imagine an autonomous personal agent managing a user's portfolio according to their preferences. Another idea would be for Polaris to evolve into a kind of pump.fun 2.0. Let me explain. AI has made huge progress in vibe coding, allowing us to code from a simple prompt. This opens the door for creating fully customized screeners for traders and investors alike. This opens the door not only to a better trading experience, but also to a creation experience. Because it's a permissionless and censorship-resistant exchange platform, it could provide access not just to token swapping, but also to application token creation. Users could fork existing applications, audit them, and improve them, while managing the token's distribution through Polaris's AI. And again, since we're talking about an interchain DEX and token launcher, we should be able to deploy the token, program its emission, and launch the application on any chain in the Internet of blockchains. I'm not even talking about the potential if we add a social layer or an on-chain reputation system. The viral effect of a token launcher fueled by different communities would be unprecedented. Very little has been built in crypto so far, but what has been built is fundamental. DeFi and interoperability form the foundation of a new economy. And Polaris, in its first version, simplifies and optimizes access to this foundation, which is still difficult to navigate today. Thanks for watching this video. See you soon. Ciao, Cosmonauts.